Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Right now at 5:30, salt crews started working at midnight to prepare for Lexington's weather today. Throughout the morning, we'll be keeping you updated on the latest weather conditions as they progress throughout central Kentucky.
Also, we'll have a look at where in the Lexington area we're seeing any traffic delays and trouble spots this morning. Fayette County schools now will be operating on a 2-hour delay this morning.
And again, Fayette County schools once again on a 2-hour delay this morning, and several closings come in just the past 5 minutes or so. We'll get you updated on that, and if your schools are going to be closed in the upcoming hours.
Good morning and welcome. It's good to have you with us, and we do have numerous closings in particularly northern Kentucky, also Scott County and several other districts, and Fayette County again will operate on a 2-hour delay today. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. And Scott County, it sounds like, has just canceled classes for
right,
today.
And several others. Also hearing that Franklin County is closing, and so we'll be updating you with all the latest information, and those are on the bottom of your screen as well. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris, who's tracking weather for us right now on this first alert severe weather day.
Yeah, I saw Jessamine County just come in, as well as Anderson County. So schools all around the area here in the Bluegrass have been seeing the snow starting to close down shop for today for those schools, which is a good call because snow is starting to cover up those roads. Let's put this thing into motion. Defender, you can see outside, and a very distinct line of that rain to snow transition. And you're going to be seeing that covering Fayette County here very shortly. Now, Fayette County's on a 2-hour delay as of right now. But think about this. All of the schools just to the north and to the west of Fayette County closed today. So go ahead and just see that trend continue. Maybe closing down that school. We'll keep you updated, bottom of screen, WKYT.com. Temperatures are really chilly up north, sitting there in the low 30s, 40s down south. That's why we're seeing the rain. That will change toward the afternoon, I promise you that, as we'll finish off in the low to mid 30s. Spotty snow showers this afternoon, so the bulk of it actually falls during the morning hours, and I'll go over that and the totals with you coming up in a few minutes.
Okay, see you then. Thank you.
And of course, throughout the day, we'll be tracking the weather conditions as the snow potentially moves through central Kentucky. In some parts, it's already hit.
Right, and we have several crews out and about in Lexington and in Frankfort to tell you what to expect as the bulk of the storm rolls through our area this morning. Let's head off first to Frankfort, where WKYT Sean Moody is live to give us a look at what the weather's looking like west of Lexington and there in the capital city. Good morning, Sean.
Oh, good morning. If you go to school here in Franklin County, you can just relax. Classes here have been canceled. Maybe just sit down on the couch, stay inside, and stay with us for the next hour and a half or so. It is starting to come down a little bit heavier here. I'm on the west side of Frankfort along 127. Traffic's still moving smoothly, maybe a little bit slower than usual, which is probably not a bad idea. About a half hour ago, the roads weren't quite covered. Since then, a little bit heavier snowflakes have been coming down, and one lane at least looks like it has a pretty good snow glaze over it. The parking lot that I'm in is now just about covered with snow. I've seen a couple of state road trucks go by putting salt down and plowing a path through one of those lanes. Road crews say because a lot of this precipitation was coming down as rain overnight, that gives them a tough time because any kind of pre-treating, any salt brine that they put down just tends to get washed away. The salt, on the other hand, they're starting to put down now. They say they're in good shape to deal with this storm.
We are not at total capacity, but we're in reasonably good shape for the first snow and ice event of the season.
So again, Franklin County schools closed today, and double check WKYT.com/closings for the latest. We'll be keeping you updated from Franklin County. Live in Frankfort, Sean Moody, WKYT.
A little bit shrouded in snow over there. It's early for that, isn't it? All right, Sean, thank you.
It seems like it's been a while since we've seen it. And here in Lexington, salt crews have been out treating the roads as the snow begins to fall during the morning commute.
And WKYT's Mike Linden is live now from inside one of those salt trucks, right inside of it, to show us how they're pre-treating the roads. Hey, good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. I am in a plow truck here in Fayette County, and we're just patrolling roads here.
As you can see, there's really not much of anything on the road other than the rainfall. Streets are wet, and there's about 20 trucks out this morning making sure that when that snow arrives, they are prepared for it. So I'll be here all morning long waiting for the snow to arrive, as will these plow trucks. Until then, live in Lexington, Mike Linden, WKYT.
All right, and that snow's arriving anytime. In fact, we sort of have a rain-snow mix at the moment.
Yeah.
And numerous districts closing up for today, the 2-hour delay in Fayette County. So probably, they know that they have about 20 trucks out there working on the roads right now, and they're anticipating that they will be able to get those roads okay. Within that 2-hour delay.
It's definitely an evolving situation here in Lexington. We've got to look at some weather conditions in another part of town, and we've got Mark Barber who's live with the look at where he is right now.
Hey, Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. Police say they have not seen any weather-related accidents so far this morning. Now, while the rain has not turned over to snow yet here at New Circle Road and Harrodsburg Road, drivers are taking it slow on these rain-soaked roads. Now, police say they are considering calling in extra traffic help if the road conditions get much worse. Officers say the unit that handles traffic calls starts at 7 a.m. But they say if we start to see a lot of snowfall here in Lexington in the next hour, police say they will call that unit in early. Now, police tell me they will have officers on I-75 and I-64 this morning looking for drivers who may need help on the slick roads. They say right now they are not sure what to expect with the road conditions if the snow does start to fall quickly here. So they think things could get dicey at major intersections like Nicholasville Road and Man of War, and also here at New Circle Road and Harrodsburg Road. Now, police say if your morning commute includes any major intersections or any interstate travel, you may want to leave early to allow yourself to take it as slow as you need to on these slick roads. Live here in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Thank you, Mark. Remember, you can track severe weather when you are away from your TV on WKYT.com. You can take control of an interactive First Alert Defender and zoom into your neighborhood. You can also download the WKYT First Alert Defender Radar app for your iPad or smartphone. Just search for WKYT in your app store.
And also be sure to help us track the snowfall across Kentucky today and throughout the winter. Send us your photos and your videos using the hashtag WKYT Rules Winter.
New this morning, we are tracking the investigation into an officer-involved shooting in Shelbyville.
It happened overnight. State police tell us that an officer has shot and killed a suspect outside of a home on Hazel Lawn Drive. Police say a woman called Shelbyville police around 11 o'clock last night because a man wouldn't get off of her lawn. A state trooper was nearby and responded to the call first. That's when police say the suspect began firing shots. They say the officer went behind his car, fired back, and shot the suspect, who later died at University of Louisville Hospital. Police tell us the officer involved in the shooting is now on administrative leave.
Well, Lexington police are investigating this morning after they say a masked man robbed a Circle K gas station. Police tell us the robbery happened around 1:45 this morning at the Circle K on Richmond Road. They say the suspect came in with another man who they think was a lookout. The robber then went up to the cash register, pointed a handgun at the cashier, and demanded money. Police say he got away with some money, and they're waiting on surveillance footage to get a better description of the suspect.
We've learned that a man who was gunned down in Lexington over the weekend has died. The Fayette County coroner tells us someone shot 31-year-old Walter Gray multiple times right at the intersection of Warnock and Goodloe Streets. Emergency crews rushed Gray to UK Hospital, but he died about 2 hours later. Police say they are still interviewing witnesses, and they have not gotten a good description of the suspect yet. Police are asking that if you have any information, to give them a call. Fire investigators are still on the lookout this morning for the person who set fire to a Lexington home this weekend. That fire started early Sunday morning at a home off Henry Clay Boulevard. No one was inside at the time. The fire was so intense that it melted through garbage cans and peeled siding off of some nearby homes. Neighbors could see flames tearing through the house, and they told us that they were worried that an arsonist could put their children's lives in danger. Firefighters tell us the owner of the house recently bought it in a foreclosure sale.
A Kentucky native had the chance to fulfill every football fan's dream, the chance to catch a football at the Bengals-Saints game.
But another fan ripped the football away from her at the last second, but at least she's being a good sport about it all. Krista Barrett, a Versailles native, now lives in New Orleans and was cheering on the Cincinnati Bengals with her sister Kara. Jermaine Gresham scored, ran over to the stands, and tried to toss Barrett the ball, but a Saints fan next to her intercepted the pass. Barrett said she is not mad at the fan, though, since she later found out that he's had those seats for decades and had never caught a ball.
I was very surprised by it. You know, I live here now. I think the Saints organization is amazing. I love any Saints fans. I work with a bunch of Saints fans. I think they're great. So for them to make that effort to come and to give me a game ball, I think it was amazing.
An organization has offered Barrett a signed ball, but she's hoping to turn that offer into something more. She wants to do something to help Bengals player Devon Steele's daughter in her fight against cancer. So maybe turn some good out of